to start in a moment or two. Whew. This is a long day, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Let me go ahead and mess with their cameras while I have a chance. What were we playing? We were playing Tap Masters. So let's lock that. Unlock that. There you go. Camera looks good, Joshua. Looks good though. Exactly right. Joshua. And what is Curi? Like 19 seed? All right, there we go. Refresh. Refresh. Hey, what's up, Laurie? We are about to begin. Stream Elements is a chain breaker. Oh my goodness. Hi, Candy. Hey, Vat Kennedy. Greetings, Tetris citizens. It is your old pal, Vandweller, back with more classic Tetris Monthly Death Masters for August 2025. And man, it's been so long since I've seen you all. So it really feels good to be back doing Tetris again. We've got Death Masters for you. We've got a, what is it? A red bracket. So, you know, are we doing a red bracket rant? Honestly, I don't know if I have the energy for a red bracket rant, but we're going to do red bracket anyway. And what we are doing is the round 1 and round 2 matches of this Das Masters Das Masters red. It's going to be Curi versus Joshuatolles. If you want full name, there you go. So Curi versus Joshua, the winner against Scottobozo. So we've got two longtime CTWCers against someone who has never played in CTWC despite all his years in the classic Tetris scene. So yeah, this is all going to feed eventually into a Das Masters top 16 match against two-time DM champ Dog Playing Tetris. So that is your prize for winning this red bracket. Just to give you a sense of where this tournament is at, we have already got 2 players into the top 16. AV Geek defeated JDH in round 2 to get here to round 3, or the round of 16. And Tugi defeated 666 Tim in round 2, and we'll be facing Leo at some point. But for now, it's just going to be that red bracket. Curi, Joshua versus Scotto. Okay, the rules, players. The rules are this. This is a 32-player single elimination flat bracket tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris, released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System on the TSC consoles. Players can play on emulator or console so long as the game mechanics, appearance, and statistics are unmodified. They can use any controller so long as there's no big buttons or turbo functions used. Whether electronical, mechanical, or even biological. No biological turbo. This is a DAS tournament, and you are expected to play the DAS playstyle as laid out in the Spirit of DAS post that I made a long time ago. That means you are using the press and hold playstyle of DAS. You know what DAS is. That is what it is. If you want to, quick tap at the end, fine. 2 and 3 taps in the middle of the board, unrestricted, whatever. Fine, do it. But press and hold throughout the thing, that is how you play DAS. Okay, you guys all know. All right. We will be doing level 18 starts. We will be using same piece sets re-rolled in between each game of the match. Players, make sure your Hertz and input display are turned on in your competition cartridge. Remember not to take any in-game advice, so nobody in the room or on your headset telling you how you should play or about your opponent's board state. Oh, they're about to top out, so slow down, And if you do experience tech issues, internet outages, whatever, do not pause. You should assume that the game you're playing will count until you hear otherwise, okay? The winner of this tournament and others get absolutely something. That's a share in a prize pool, which stands right now at $26.09. These prize pools for all of our events are 100% funded by you, the fans. We ask a lot, I know. But, we'll keep doing these tournaments as long as you want to support them. Use the Matcherino command to bring up the links to contribute to this prize pool. We're looking to pay our top 8. If we get to 1,000, we will do that. Right now, we are at $26. Use the Matcherino command. That'll bring up the links to all of the tournaments. Look for the one that says DM or DAS or whatever. Click on that. It'll take you to the landing page for this tournament with our prize pool partner, Matcherino. Once you're on that page, top right-hand corner is where you log in. And once you're logged in, there's different things you can do. You can contribute straight cash, homie. That is that's an option, right? You have money, you want to get it to the players, that's good. We also have contribution codes, claim codes. That is a thing. I think there are still some there. Those are free once you're logged in. Just click a button and the system gives 25 cents to the prize pool. There's no reason not to do those. Those are free. Let's not miss out on those. There's also sponsor quests. Probably don't do those. You got to engage with a sponsor and go to a thing or follow a thing. You can do them if you want. I'm not expecting you to do them, but if you want to, they're there. Okay, that is how to support the players. If you want to support the channel, go to Patreon. Patreon.com/monthly Tetris is where you can make an ongoing annual or monthly pledge of support to keep this channel going, just like these people on your screen are doing. Sakura Jane, the Wayno, K9 Tacky, Corporal Shelby, Troy Dan, KM, Rogue Potato, Kaki, Mila, and Jason. They're doing a little tiny bit extra. So we say their names out loud. So thank you to everybody contributing. You also got various options on YouTube. Super chat, super stickers, super thanks, super comment after the fact you can do. And channel memberships and even gifting a channel membership. You got bits and subs, gift subs, and Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime Gaming subs over on Twitch. Okay, is that enough? I feel like it's enough. It's enough. I've read enough. All right, we're doing it. Let's get Curi in here. Hopefully, Curi, you are here. If you're not, oh my God, you are so busted. You are in trouble. If I read all that for nothing, oh my God. Curi is not online. Oh wait, I know, because I got the wrong. Yeah, that's why. That is why. Okay, got it. Thank you. You're here. All right, that's a big face. So let me go ahead and fix the camera. And players, you've got a minute. Make sure your Hertz and input displays are on. I think they are. So let's go ahead and get all this sorted. I think Curi's reading a book oh, I get it. I talk too much, so Curi is reading a book. Listen, trying to get people to contribute to the prize pool that you want to win, okay? There, Red Sox fan. Thank you. I get it. Very fun. What are you reading? Let's see if we can see what they're reading. What are you reading? Are you reading Leviathan by Thomas Hobbes? What are you reading? Crime and Punishment. Oh my goodness. Is that the Constance Garnett translation? It's the classic translation. 2 weeks to read 500 pages, you're good. No, it's a great book. I mean, it's awesome. You can't put it down. It's too good. Okay, does seed checker work? Yeah, seed checker works. All right, pieces are coming. You know, it's not often that the older translations are the best ones. Maybe it's not this one. My favorite translation is actually the one that's the older Norton Critical Edition. I forget the name of the translator though. All right, the pieces are in the chat, my players, and they are 192D E8. 192D E8. Is that the legendary Joshuatolles? I think it is. I think it is. All right, so let me refresh Curi here because I think he's delayed. I don't mean developmentally. I mean stream delayed. Okay. All right. Looks like we are good. Thank you. Okay. 192DE8. 192DE8. Let's go ahead and get them started. Why doesn't the round say anything? There it is. Round one, Curi versus Joshua. Red bracket in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, keep throwing on chat says, let's go Joshua. Starting off with the J-I-O-J-T. How long can you like name the pieces? Like I get flubbed up. I don't know how long I could actually do that. What's the record? Maybe that should be stupid Tetris Monthly. Just naming the pieces as they come out until you mess up. On the left side of your screen, it is Curi, qualified into seed number 19 with a 985,000 average of his best 2 DAS games played in a 1-hour qualifying period. Curi with a DAS PB, I guess, of 1.117 million. That's a top 120 score. Curi has been in the Masters event 8 times, 5 times during the 16-player era, and had round 1 opponents like Gerald, Fractal, Eric, ICX, Tommy, and Miles. And so therefore didn't win his first match until February of this year. And this is Curi's DAS Masters debut. So that is pretty exciting. Curi has not played in CTWC nor at any regionals as far as I can tell, but has played lots of CTL. And is this true, Curi? Were you in the top 4 of the Hard Drop Open in 2019 and win a $25 Amazon gift card and a Hard Drop keychain? That's not you. Who was that? Is that you? I don't know who that was. That's got to be somebody. That wasn't you. That's somebody else. That's Scotto. Oh, I put it in the wrong place. That's Scotto. I knew that wasn't you. Yeah, that was Scotto. That was going to be my fun fact, and I ruined it. So, 217 for Curi, 133 for Joshua. Scotto. I ruined my fun fact. Listen, it's late. I'm very late. It's very late. I've done a lot of Tetris today. 240 for Curi, 141 for Joshua. So, DAS Masters debut for Curi. Fun fact, he did not do any of those things. Yeah, that's a pretty fun fact. Oh, and I snorted too. You know it's been a long day. On the right side of your screen, it is a legend, really. Joshuatolles, 932 average, 1.21 million PB with DAS. Joshua is a 6-time CTWC gold bracket player. played in 2012, 2013, 2014, 2018, 2019, and 2020. So 6 times in CTWC Gold and has been in the top 8 5 times. Did you know that? I bet Josh knew that. Also played in Silver in 2021 and 2023 and was top 4 in the Legends tournament. That's the one that took place at Jonas. Was that a Jonas Cup? No, that was at regular CTWC in 2023, right? That wasn't a Jonas Cup. That was at 2023 CTWC, the last one I went to. I remember that. 215 for Joshua, 362 for Curi. You've also seen Joshua at regionals throughout the years, including at the Southern Qualifier in 2019. That was actually when it was held in Irving, Texas. That's the first live event I ever ran. And Joshuatolles beat me in round 1, as you would expect. 243 for Joshua. You've also seen Joshua at Illinois and Kansas City the last few years as well. And fun facts, I mean, a lot of you know this, but maybe a lot of you didn't know this, so probably should tell you. Joshua here trying to get a long bar down, finally gets one with a covered well, as you do. And finally gets one down, gets a Tetris 270. Joshua was the creator of the original Uncap the Score Game Genie code, right? ENEOOGEZ, Enneoogies, or whatever, Enneoogies, whatever you want to say. Really a crucial development in the history of classic Tetris. Before then, people just counted, oh, you maxed out, and how early did you max out? After that, it was possible to count scores higher than a max out, and we all owe Josh that. Gets a long bar over, and Josh now clean. So great survival from Joshua, 329. There's another dirty Tetris, 352. 492 for Curi. Bendy says, Josh, slow down. So Joshua with the 366, 19, 540 for Curi. There's a Tetris. Is Tetris Gym a NES Kart ROM hack? Yes, it is. So you apply a patch to your legally acquired NES Tetris backup file. Oh, Joshua with that quick tap gets it over. And this is going to be tough with Joshua with a lot of experience here. And that is going to be a top for Joshua at level 20. Just couldn't really get anything going. 403. Curi, you are good in game number 1. Does this work? Oh my God, it works. Zar Jordan with the sub on Twitch. Thank you, Zar Jordan. Did I miss any others? I did not. Thank you, Zar Jordan. Appreciate that. 54 months. That's a lot. Bendy says, shout out to Josh for being one of the first players to quick tap as well. Yeah, that is true. That is absolutely true. Quite a droog at the start of 19. I agree. That was quite a droog. I know you meant trap. Okay, new pieces for the players. CBE1A7. CBE1A7. A bit tired, Vandy? No, I am not tired at all. I don't feel tired. I don't have any perceived tiredness, but maybe I am, but don't perceive it. All right, any pinners here? Late night pinners? Curi is not expected to do that. Curi's playing. CBE1A7. CBE1A7. I had to fight the urge to not open my channel points chest the whole game. Yeah, don't do it. Do we even run predictions anymore? Like, I don't even think anybody cares enough to do it. Are we doing that? I don't think people are doing it. I don't run them. Like, other people can run them if they want to, but... yeah, no, I don't think people are doing it really anymore. All right. CBE 1A7. Yeah, both players are on seed. Both players are ready for game number 2. Curi and Joshua. Curi up 1-0. Let's go 3, 2, 1 Tetris. I'm not tired, but I am warm. I am very warm. Remember, the winner of this takes on Scottobozo. Curi said, I had to fight the urge not to open my channel points just the whole game. I'm having to fight the urge to look at the Red Sox game. It's not the result I wanted. Vandy's getting tired reading the same message twice. No, I knew I was reading it a second time because I was trying to riff off the comment. You see, I was riffing Bendy. 74,000. Joshua 61,000. For Curi, whatever you say, Bendy. Ha ha, Bendy. All right, Joshua in a bit of a spiry situation. Joshua's got a great quick tap, but oh no, and that is not what Joshua wanted to happen. Curi, you are good in game number 2. Now, players, I am going to go ahead and give you some new pieces. If you need to take a moment, you can take a moment. Quite a drought at the start of 18. Yes, indeed, Curi, just drought. Quite a droog. Yeah, all right, YouTube is just catching up now. Yeah, a bit of an oof. All right, the new pieces have been delivered. 260BFD. 260BFD. Joshua, this is not a speed run. This is a... we are not trying to finish in record time. Your hands are cold as freak for no reason. I mean, I don't know. I like cold hands. I like when my hands are cold. I like that. Probably not good for Tetris, but I like it. Okay, 260BFD. Big effing deal, all right? All right, 260BFD. Both players are on seed. Both players have signaled ready. It's game number 3. Joshua looking to win this one to stay in the tournament. Let's go 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Makes your fingers slower. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I like cold anything. I love being cool. I like it when it's cold out. You know, I'll wear shorts in the winter, t-shirts in the winter, walk around with no jacket, cold shower. I love cold. I don't like snow, but I like cold air. Hope everything's good with you, Lori, and everybody else over on YouTube. Lori's kind of the ringleader over there. Yeah, it's just pretty much Lori. And Perfecto Penguini. That's about it. Oh, Cat Vinity also called me Candy. So thanks for that. 76,000 for Joshua, 117 for Curi. All right, Joshua working 2 rows off the bottom. And just trying to find a long bar. Finds one. That's going to be good for a triple. It's also going to get the stack back down. Still working 2 rows off the bottom, though. Long bar dependency gets filled in. Josh is set up for a dirty Tetris if he can get the bar. He does get the bar, and he gets the Tetris. 112 for Joshua. 150 for Curi. Candy, so that would be short for Vandweller. Are you a sardine? Yeah, I smell like a sardine right now. For some reason. I don't know why. I showered today, but just kind of... Why would streaming and running Tetris matches and all that, why would that... I don't know. Why would that make you sweat? I don't know why. I don't feel like I'm sweating. It's weird. But I definitely could use a shower. That's for sure. 169 for Joshua, 183 for Curi. Joshua gonna set up kind of cheeky for a dirty Tetris. Has to cover it though. And now, all right, gets that T over. And the dirty Tetris for Joshua, 197, 211 for Curi. Tetris Curi 302. Oh, Joshua's left side. This is a problem. Joshua really needs a bar like right now. And it is not coming. And Joshua going to top out again on 18. And unfortunate for Joshua. Obviously, nobody roots for, or I don't root for anybody here, but you just want players to feel like they played their best. And Joshua kind of a rough set right there. But we do hope to see you again in the future, Joshua. And it's good to see you. It's been a while. So hopefully we will see you again. And, you know, maybe next month. We're going to be doing Das Mega Masters, so you can try your hand there. I don't know when it's exactly when it's going to be, but you can try it then. All right, Curi, congratulations. A win is a win. You have taken this one. We're going to go ahead and get you another opponent. Joshua, again, GG's to you. Hope to see you again. So we're going to say goodbye to number 30. We're going to say hello to number 19. And then we're going to set up... Who do we want? Oh, number 14. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. And we want number 14 over here. Scotto. So let me just set this match up real quick. Just got to adjust cams and get everybody where they need to be. There's that. Yes. 19. Yes. It's fine. I can get one off of this, honestly, Curi. I can get one off of this. Like, literally, all I have to do is... Here, if you look straight ahead, just look straight ahead and, you know, like you're posing for a picture. Ready? Oh my God, lean forward. Lean forward like you're posing for a picture. That's all you got to do. I can get it off of that. Wow. Oh my God, your head's chopped off. What the heck? All right, good job. I'll Photoshop you the top of your head. Don't worry. No, you're good. All right, let me just set up the cams here and we will begin. Why is that like that? Where? Okay, I see the that's accept that. And we're doing this. What else is active? Oh, Masters. All right, players, you got about a minute before we begin. Oh, wait, that's the game. Maybe I am getting tired. That's the game. Can't do that. There we go. All right, I don't know what I'm seeing. I don't know what I'm seeing. There we go. We're seeing. Oh, there we go. We're seeing this wonderful individual rubric. We usually see Scotto in repose on the couch. That's what we're seeing. There you go. All right, and then he sits and then he sinks into that couch a little bit. I've noticed that. Make here, you sit down and then shh. All right, good. All right, players, I'm going to go ahead and give you some pieces so you can start putting those in. Feel free to warm up for another minute, though. You declined your buddy's offer to play chess to play this match, says Curi. All right. Seems like it was worth it. Well, we'll see. This is round 2. The winner goes to the round of 16, so you got a shot. All right, chat, game 3, remind me, I'm going to try to go to bed early. Remind me, it's time to take my melatonin when game 3 hits level 19 transition, okay? And it'll be like a half hour from then, and I'll go right to sleep right after the match. That is the goal, all right? Remind me. I'll try. Maybe it'll be at the end of game 3, and then I can take a shower. That's probably good. Nice warm shower. Oh, it sounds nice. All right, everybody. It is round 2 of the red bracket. Scotto versus Curi. They have both signaled ready. They are both on the correct seeds. They are both about to begin their round 2 match to see who goes to the top 16. Scotto versus Curi in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. All right, Curi is opening some Trident. Who wants Trident? I do. I do. Anybody remember that? Who wants Trident? I do. I do. The dumbest commercial. It's not even closest to the dumbest commercial, but still pretty dumb. Tetris for Scotto. He's got the one push down point. And the line spin for Scotto. So on the left side of your screen, it is Scottobozo, who qualified into seed number 14. So in virtue of his top 16 qualifier, he gets to skip round 1 and go right to round 2. Scotto qualified in with a 1.022 million. That was the average of his best 2 games played in a 1 hour qualifying period. Scotto with a 1.25 million DAS PB. That's a top 30 score. Scotto was ranked 16th in the Premier poll for August for DAS. Scotto has been in DAS Masters 8 times with a top 8 finish. His best result, most recently, the last time we did DAS Masters, which was June. He's also played in Masters level events 7 times, including a top 8 as his best finish, which he did in February. Scotto is, oh, there should be a star next. Oh, I guess not in DAS Masters, but yeah, Scotto. What? Oh, just keep playing, Scotto. Just keep playing. Just keep playing. Camera fell, but just keep playing. It's fine. So don't worry anything about it. 117 for Scotto, 174 for Curi. So Scotto playing on a camera that fell. That's fine. It happens. It's not really that big of a deal. Unless it was the plan, you know, to be like, all right, now I can hyper tap and no one can see. Cole says, Hertz counter useful for this. Yes, indeed. So 145 for Scotto, 221 for Curi. All right, Tetris, Scotto 191, 246 for Curi. Anyway, Scottobozo was the winner of the second ever Stupid Tetris Monthly annual championship when it was run as a once a year thing. Multi-mode championship. Scotto won that. Scotto was also the winner of the silver bracket in 2023. Played CTWC gold bracket in 2019, 2020, 21, and 2022. Played silver in 2023 and 2024. And played Jonas Cup in its inaugural year of 2024 as well. So yeah, silver bracket winner back in 2023. And maybe biggest achievement, Scotto played the Hard Drop Open in 2019, a multi-mode, like modern Tetris tournament, and came in 4th and won a $25 Amazon gift card and a Hard Drop keychain. 332 for Scotto, 315 for Curi. 1785 contribution to the prize pool from Rogue Potato 7, so that gets up to 4444. Thank you. Scotto also is the author of the first ever RNG Manipped 1.5 million with DAS, and is a speedrunner who has several world records in games in the Ratchet and Clank series. 373 for Curi, 405 for Scotto. Curi, 985 qualifier, seed 19, defeated Joshuatolles in round 1. Got a 1.11 million DAS PB, if that's correct. That's a top 120 score. This is Curi's DAS Masters debut. Has never played in CTWC, has never played in a regional, but I think has played a good amount of CTL. Oh, early shift there for Curi, and the long bar barely gets over. This is going to be tough as he approaches level 19, though. Able to get a long bar to the left. Scotto is into level 19 at 523. Assuming this is Scotto playing. It is. And Curi is into 19 at 411. So this would be good survival. That T is not going to get to the right, and this is going to be really, really tough to survive. See what he can do. Within the limits of death, this is really tough, and I'm not sure if he can get anything over to that left side. He's maybe chopping it down with L pieces, and no, that is going to be a top out for Curi at 419. And Scotto, you are good in game number 1, if indeed you are Scotto. So GG Scotto. Maybe you can set that camera up on a book or something, or weight it down somehow. V Quinn is here. Welcome, V Quinn. Curi says my camera fell down versus Pixel80 and I fixed it during the game. No, I put that emphasis on there to make you sound like a jerk. But no, oh, that's cool. Yeah, my camera fell down versus Pixel80 and I fixed it during the game. So yeah, anyway, I'll go ahead and adjust camera where that is, and we'll get the seeds out to y'all. All right, you're eating gum. All right, we're gonna wait for you to eat your gum. Don't signal ready and then be like, oh my god, I'm trying to open gum and they won't let me eat my gum. You signaled ready. I can't sit around waiting for gum unless you tell me. We are all splitting our gum in half in 2026. I mean, yeah, gum tariffs, I guess. You don't need the whole piece. I totally agree. What is rubric? I don't know what rubric is. Quinn, explain that to me. Or Quinnix. I don't know what to call you. All right, the pieces are in chat, my players. I can't seem to get a pin anymore, but... I just found this shirt in my house one time. You found it in your house. The shirts are showing up in your house. Oh my god. What the heck? Just random branded shirts showing up. I'm going to look up Rubric. Sounds like an ed tech company. It's a cloud data management and data security company. All right, let's get these players started. Scotto versus Curi, 3-2-1 Tetris. All right, Scotto gets Tetris number 1. Curi has already got it. Oh, let me get the seed checker off the screen. Feels kind of weird to have Scotto on cam now. I was getting used to just having this random, just beige wall or something. But it's working. All right, Curi with a dirty Tetris. Kind of holes in the stack to take care of. But getting it taken care of. See if he's going to go dirty again. Tetris Curi, 74,074. Scotto. Threes Twos says Red Sox are enemies of the Yankees, which is good, so go Curi. F the Yankees, says Threes Twos. Listen, I'm a Red Sox fan, lifelong, probably longer than anyone in this chat. Well, I'm not one of these like, F the Yankee, I hate the Yankee. I'm not one of those people. Like, I don't want them to win because I want our team to beat them. But like, I don't know. They have had some good players. They've been a good team. I don't know. I just don't. I'm not like saying, oh, I'm above it all. But I really don't feel that. Like, I genuinely don't feel that. I mean, I'm happy when they lose just because they're in our division. And some of the players I didn't like, but there's players on other teams I don't like too. $170 for Curi, $221 for Scotto. Scotto set up on the left well. Like, I guess I hate the year the Astros cheated. Like, I don't like that team because they cheated. Which means I also don't kind of like our current Red Sox manager because he was like instrumental in the cheating. I got to admit, I don't trust him not to do it again. But that was, you know, that was that year, right? It's just really hard to trust a cheater ever again. $289 for Scotto, $299 for Curi. So we're about 12,000 points apart. There's a Tetris Scotto, 335. So one line apart, 11,000 points apart. Quinn says, I'm a Jays fan, and honestly, I'm just happy our team feels good again. I mean, they are in first place, but I feel like it's a the Jays. I feel like it's a what a chimera, right? So kind of an illusion because their run differential doesn't really support the record they have. So I feel like they're due for a collapse in the standings, Quinn. But enjoy the run. Enjoy the run while it's happening. You know, I guess teams can sometimes outplay their run differential, but I've been waiting for a collapse from the Jays. 406 from Scotto. Oh man, now it's baseball in chat. May as well. Where's Bidwell? He's probably over on CTWC channel right now. With the what does he have going on there? Matt Martin, Batboy, best of 99. 477 Scotto, 419 for Curi. There's a Tetris Scotto. Curi is into 19. He's at 421. There's a Tetris Curi. Yeah, I don't think they're fraudulent. I just think that they're due for a regression. Maybe that's wishful thinking on my part as a Red Sox fan, but all right, Scotto, let's see. Yeah, he's not going to wait around for the T. He's just going to spin an S in there. That T-spin setup. Tetris, Curi, 509, 545, Scotto. Got those Blue Jays teams in the early 90s were so exciting. The World Series teams. That was just a fun group. 563 Scotto gets a Tetris 592. 551 Curi. Of course, I'm probably the only person in this chat that was alive and watching baseball. Column 3 Tetris for Scotto, 621, 583 for Curi. Commodore Friday was alive. All right. $640 Scotto. Tetris for Curi. That left side for Curi is a bit of a problem. If he can get a longbow over to the right, could bring this down. But oh no, that is going to be a top out for Curi, and Scotto is good again. Game number 2. You watched the 91 series? Yeah, that was Jack Morris, right? It's Twins versus oh my god, who was it? Oh my god, who did the Twins play in the 91 series? Oh my god, I forget. The Braves, that's right. The Twins versus the Braves, right? Yeah, exactly. All right. Scotto locks in the victory. Fist pump. You got ads on 25. I guess I can't run I guess I can just never run ads. I guess I just can't run ads. Like if it's going to distract players, I can't do it. But I can't remember to do them like in between. All right, well, I turned off the ads for the rest of the stream. We'll figure it out. All right, let's go ahead and run some more pieces. They are 992C F9, 992C F9. Vandy, I looked this up earlier. Mods can run ads if given the right perms. Surely with enough mods, it can be done. Yeah, I say that about pinning seeds as well, but we're flagging by the end of the day. All right, pieces are here. 992CF9, 992CF9. All right, Curi says wait. I think Curi's trying to run ads. All right. 992CF9. Both players are on seed. Both players have signaled ready. Scotto up 2-0. Curi needs to win to continue on in this match. Stay alive in this tournament. 3, 2, 1 Tetris. All right, we are underway. Vandy, did you see that game live? Which game live? The Pittsburgh Pirates won the World Series live in 1979. You watched them live. I was 2 years old, so I don't think... I mean, I could have watched it. I certainly didn't see it live in Pittsburgh. But I probably did. Like, my father was a sports fan, as far as I know. Probably watched the World Series on television. Who was on that 79 Pirates team? Like, would have been like Dave Parker, Willie Stargell. Who else was on that team? All right, 126 here for Curi, 151 for Scotto. Was Kent Tuculva on that team on 79? I don't think he goes back that far. No. Maybe. $198 Curi, $243 for Scotto. I'm trying to picture baseball cards from like 1980. You remember more Philly players from that year. And I'm trying to remember who else was on that team. Usually I try to picture baseball cards because I can remember, you know, what baseball cards looked like for a lot of the years. Like which players are on which and which poses and all that. Right, that's a tough era for me. 277 for Scotto, 232 for Curi. There's a Tetris Scotto into column 9, 300,000, 256 for Curi. Kent Tuculva was on that team. Yes. All right, 345 for Scotto, 304 for Curi. Oh, Bill Madlock. That's who I was thinking of. Bill Madlock. All right, Tetris Curi 350. 371 Scotto. Did I report game number 1? I'll have to check. I don't think I did. That was a sweep. $401 for Curi, $443 for Scotto. Oh, Curi's right side could be a problem. The bar gets over. All right, Curi gonna uncover. Quick long bar. Yes, there it is. Curi will survive. 432, 470 for Scotto. Curi into 19 at 480. And there's a Tetris Curi 506. Scotto going to Tetris into 19 at 524. All right, Curi not going to use that long bar to take that triple. Instead, trying to go for the Tetris 562. He's like, Tetris first, ask questions later. I've seen the original Naked Gun so many times, Mr. Brain. There's no chance in heck that I watch whatever this Liam Neeson one is. I'm no chance. $582 for Curi, $599 for Scotto. Okay, Curi. Left side. Okay, that long bar in, that's going to be a double. Trying to bring this down. Curi back by about 14,000 points, ahead by like 10 lines. Tetris, Curi, column 3, 625, 636. Scotto. Yeah, I watched that at I mean, I could probably like recite the dialogue along with the movie when it's on, like for probably about 80% of the movie. But I won't do it. $668 for Curi, $710 for Scotto. There's a Tetris for Scotto, 747. We're on the red and gray level. All right, so Curi, oh boy, oh my goodness, this is a tough scenario for Curi, and that is going to be a top out. And Scotto, you are good in game number 3. You have taken this match 3 games to none. So Curi, you there was an attempt. You played well overall, but I think you were a little distracted by Crime and Punishment, I think is what it was. So Curi, you will not be moving on, but you did win a match in your Das Masters debut. So congratulations to you. Hope to see you in future events. GG's. Good luck, Red Sox. I don't know if you watched it, but I don't think they won today. And Scotto, congratulations to you. You have defended successfully your top 16 spot. So we will go ahead and report this and show everybody the bracket. Yes, I'm taking my melatonin right now. It's like literally in my mouth as we speak. So thank you, Lori. Where is the seed? Okay, there it is. So 3-0 monthly Tetris. Thanks, Jungle Cook. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate that. Andrew Meep with the sub on Twitch. Thank you, Andrew. Really appreciate that. Oh my God, we're finally getting back up close to 200 subscribers. Phew. Oh my God. All right, so let's show you the bracket. Top 16. Let's refresh. Scotto is in, and we'll be playing against Dog in the top 16. We've already got AV Geek in to play Merker, Tugi in to play Leo, and now Scotto in to play Dog playing Tetris. Okay, well, we did some stuff today. I'm not going to recap it all, but thanks to everybody who hung out. It was a long day of Tetris, but we got it done. We made significant progress in several tournaments, and that is what we wanted to do. Coming up, let's get that thing out of here. Boop, 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 boop. So tomorrow we've got 2 things for you. One is a Das Masters bracket It's going to be at 6 p.m., so 20 hours from now. It's going to be Sharky versus Oof Means Egg. Winner takes on Blue Scooty. And then we got the finale of Stupid Tetris Monthly, no next box. It's going to be current world record holder Dog versus unofficial world record holder Gerald. It's going to be Dylan, one of the greatest hyper tappers, versus Jerpy, former world record holder in the category. So yeah, this should be very, very good. 8 p.m. tomorrow Central Time. That's 1 a.m. UTC. Sorry, Europe. But that's what we got. And then Friday, we got some stuff on. It's a Masters and a Das Masters, and you can check the Discord to find out. All right, that's enough. Thanks, everybody who supported the stream. Balaj Toth, thank you. Zar Jordan, Andrew Meep, thanks for the subs, or thank whoever gifted them to you. Appreciate the support. Prize pool of 4444. We had contributions from some people. Believe it or not. Let me... Oh, whoops. That got closed somehow, and now I can't find it. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. I cannot find it. All right. Participant of, admin of, there it is. Das Masters. So the contributions were from Rogue Potato. Thank you, Rogue Potato. We have 19 contribution codes left to do. Also had contributions from Arbaro and Army of Markness and Whoops, and a bunch of people with 25 cents in there. So thank you very much for supporting the channel. Go to go.ctm.gg/DasPrize if you want to support it later. So thanks, everybody. Also, thanks to the patrons, everybody on the screen. Big shout, Scott Gray J, K9 Tacky, Corporal Shelby, Troy Dan, Kim M, Rogue Potato, Cat Kit, Mila, and Jason. Yeah, we got 10 matches out of the way today, so that was good. That is very helpful progress for the month. Is that it? Am I done? Do I have to do anything else? I think that's it. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Your company helps a lot. If you want to support the channel, yeah, go to patreon.com/monthlytetris. That is a great way to do it. You're also welcome to do last-minute subs on Twitch or channel memberships on YouTube. You're welcome to do it. You're welcome to do it. Feel free. All right. Anyway, YouTube, we will see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful evening. Sleep well. Lori, Jungle Cook, Mr. Brain, thanks for holding down the fort. Appreciate y'all. Take care. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Please like the stream. And I guess I haven't done one of these all day. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day. I went through the whole day without having to do one of those, which is kind of bonkers. All right, take care, YouTube. Have a great one. Bye-bye. Twitch is the thing that we are looking at. Or should we find someone playing Tetris, or should we? I don't know if anybody's finding. All right, we're gonna raid our. We have a good friend that we're gonna raid. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks again for hanging out. Means a lot. Take care.